everyone, welcome to Sandra's Pearl Party. We are here live. If you're catching the replay, you're not going to see this little red live box, but you can still leave comments. You can still comment our weekly phrase, which is summer days. So seems slightly crooked. Let me straighten it up a little bit. Sandra is our hostess tonight, and this is her first night hosting, so I'm excited to help her earn lots of rewards. Thank you guys for being on. Our weekly phrase is summer days, and we'll be pulling the winner on Monday. Hi Mama, hi Ty, hi Irene, hi Lavina. We will be doing that at random. We will have a party Sunday night, so tonight and one more chance. If you missed Tuesday night's party, you can go back and watch the replay and comment again. Thank you, Dana. I was like, it's time to do something. We'll be pulling the winner at random on Monday. All you have to do to be entered is to comment the weekly phrase, and you only need to do it once during each live. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Jamie. Thank you, Mama. I have had this shirt for a very long time, and it finally fits me again. I mean, like, for a very long time, and I'm like, I'm gonna try it on tonight, and it actually has a little bit of room even, so yay. Hi Julie, hi Lisa, couple Lisas jumping on. So Miss Sandra is our hostess tonight, and she is hosting for the very first time. I'm excited to help her earn rewards. She is actually doing giveaways as well tonight. So anyone that orders tonight for her party, we're gonna be pulling 2 free traditional oyster opening winners. So we're gonna do that at the end of the live. I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. If you guys cannot stay on the live for the whole party and you are the winner, I'll pull a random for you, and then I'll just post it tomorrow. Let's see, Mimi, I am getting your message. Just keep in mind the time zone difference. So it'll be 6 o'clock my time, which is 8 o'clock your time. That text is just generic, and when you booked your party, it only gave you the option for 7, but we changed it. So your party will be 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, which is 8 o'clock your time. So there's a time zone difference. Also, the website only gives you the option for 7. That's why I contacted you directly and we said to do it at 6. So you're good to go on my end. Hi Norma, hi Kathy, hi everyone, hi Sandra, hi Adrian. So Sandra, I saw you haven't been feeling well this week, so hopefully your Pearl Party tonight will help boost your spirits. So let me go over a few things if you've never been on before. Hello, my name is Christina Calder. I am the owner of KC Pearls. We are in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. I almost said Farmington. We've been opening oysters for 5 years, give or take. We're a few months away, so a little over 4.5 years. So I appreciate everyone that has been with me from the start, and I also appreciate everyone that is new. I will try to explain what's happening as we go along. It's pretty easy and fun. Hi Jennifer, my mom is wearing white, yellow, and teal. I have on browns, yellow or browns, kind of lilac, pinks. Oh, thank you. It was time for a change. Miss Monica, Brian's mom, helped me. I kind of helped her a few weeks, and she said, make your hair appointment, I'll pay for it. I was like, okay, because it was needing to be done, so it gave me the extra boost to go get it cut, and it feels much better. So when we are walking through, I'll try to explain things, but if you have questions as we go, just let me know. Hi, Cara. Hi, Kathy. I think we have a couple Kathys on tonight. Before we get started too much, as I mentioned, we do have our website, which is kcpearls.com. You just take a look at the website. You find the settings, is what we call them. You find the settings that you like, and then you come back, or you order it, and then you come back and we put you on the list to open. Tonight, anyone that opens will also have a chance to win an extra traditional oyster opening on Sandra. So thank you to our hostess for those extra little goodies. We'll pull those winners. We're going to pull 2 different names, so we'll pull those winners at the end. I'll mention it a few times, but I'll mention it again. If you are the winner tonight, I will just, and you're not on, I'll just pull a random for you. So don't stress. I know sometimes people have to leave the parties early. If you are the winner, we'll just pull a random. And then tomorrow, for anybody that opens, I do post daylight pictures. So I will post your picture, and if you are the winner, you're going to notice that your extra pearl's in there also. The other thing before we get too far into the party, I want to mention, if you're checking out the website, you're going to notice some of the things say Edison in front of it, and some of them do not. So what does that mean, and what is the difference? You're going to see here I have what we call an Edison pearl, and then I have the traditional pearls. What that means is the traditional pearls run between a size 6 to an 8.5, give or take. Sometimes they're a little bit bigger or smaller. I don't find too many smaller, sometimes 6.5, but I have found 6s before. And then our Edison pearls run between an 8.5 up to 14 millimeters plus. So if the setting says Edison, that means it'll come with the bigger pearl, and you'll get to open an Edison opening for it, an Edison oyster. If it does not say Edison, then it'll be just the traditional. And keep in mind, if it does say Edison, that means it can hold the Edison pearl. This ring, for example, is not big enough for an Edison, so even if you open an Edison pearl, but you want to put it on like a traditional oyster or traditional setting, we wouldn't be able to do that. So underneath the description, it will tell you how many oysters are included in the price. So this one is the Edison Queen of Hearts ring, and it'll come with 1 Edison opening. You don't have to pay for the pearl opening separately, it's included. If you do earrings, you get 2 oyster openings. And the fun thing about earrings is if you find twins, you still get your 2nd oyster opening. And twins are when there's 2 pearls and 1 oyster shell. We do find twins, we find triplets, and we find quads. So if you find, for example, these are the newer Edison movable dazzle earrings. So if you find twins, you still get your 2nd oyster opening, and that pearl we just send loose to you. Now, if you do not find twins, that's not a problem. Let me grab these. I should have worn these tonight. They would have matched my shirt. If you don't find twins, that's not a problem. We just set the 2 different color pearls for you. So here I have a purple and a light blue. So if you don't find twins, I'll have to show it to you. It is amazing. If you don't find twins, we just set your 2 different color pearls for you, so that's not a problem. Let's say you order a ring and then you find twins and you really want earrings. You can go on and order earrings, and then you would get your original oyster opening plus 1 more. So if you find twins tonight and you say, hey, I really want a pair of studs, or I want a pair of earrings, you can go on and order. That's not a problem, and you would still get those. So let me show you guys the few new things, and then we'll get started on opening. I'm going to start with the bracelet first. This is the new beaded dragonfly bracelet. It comes with 1 traditional oyster opening. It is a comfort fit stretch bracelet. It's about a 2.25 inch bracelet, but it does have the stretch, so it gives you a little bit more room. Mama says, lost the feed, maybe just me. Are you guys still seeing me? You can let me know. So here is the dragonfly. This is the beaded dragonfly bracelet. We will put your pearl right here. We do not know what's inside the oysters till we open, so you might find different colors. Okay, you guys are seeing me. Thank you, thank you. So here we go. Thank you, Sandra. Then our other new setting, this one is an Edison setting, and it is beautiful. This is the Edison hummingbird necklace. So this one comes with 1 Edison opening, so that's the bigger pearl. And this one is on a 17-inch chain, and then it has a 2-inch extender. So that is the Edison hummingbird necklace. And I can show them to you a little bit closer. He's really sparkly and pretty. Let me tilt that up. So here is the hummingbird himself. And this one's gonna sit, you can kind of tell it sits not perfectly straight. Your hummingbird is kind of angled slightly towards the pearl. So there we go. And like I said, it does have the extender on the back. Yeah, it's going pretty quickly. So those are our newest of the new. If you missed Tuesday's party, we do have another new Edison necklace. I won't show it too much in detail because I showed it off quite a bit on Tuesday. But if you guys want to see any settings, just let me know. But this is our other new Edison necklace. This is the Be Brave, so the Edison Be Brave. And it is awesome too. I said I'm not going to show it, but I'm showing it anyway. It is an 18-inch chain or 18-inch beaded necklace. But the fun thing about it is not only is it an Edison, but you can unhook it. And then it is a 36-inch necklace. So you can wear it single strand at 36 inches, or you can also wrap it down and it is an 18-inch necklace. So you can double it up. And this one comes with a free pair of beaded earrings. So you also get a pair of earrings with it. Let me grab them real quick. So that is the Edison Be Brave. And I said I was going to show it, but I did anyway. Now we do offer just oyster openings. Sometimes people like to do those if they already have the cage necklaces. Because remember, cage necklaces, the pearl sits loose inside. So you can open up the cage and switch your pearls around. So we do sell just oyster openings. So if you want to use those on your cage necklace. We also sell oyster openings just by themselves. Maybe you want to have a couple other color choices. You've ordered a ring and you want to have 3 or 4 color choices for it. You can always order just oyster openings by themselves. Just keep in mind, those are shipped to you loose. We wouldn't mount those if you just do, let's say you do 5 oyster openings, then you'll get 5 loose pearls if it's not on a setting. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so on the list to open tonight for Sandra's party, and I will tell you guys, we are on the 3rd level of rewards. We're probably pretty close. Will you update me? Because I know we've had a couple orders since I went live. We're pretty close, I think, to the 4th level. So what that means is Sandra has already earned 2 free oyster openings, the hostess exclusive cage necklace, which is a necklace we just give to our hostesses, and she's getting 15% back. The next level, she'll get a free pearl strand, and we are $53 away from the next level of rewards. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So we are pretty close to that 4th level. So let me go over who is scheduled to open tonight. When it's your turn, I will call your name. I have Jennifer, and remember, we are doing 2 free oyster openings tonight for 2 different people. We're gonna pull 2 names. So we have Jennifer C, we have Delilah. She was our hostess on Tuesday night, so thank you, Delilah. We have Cindy Klein, Kathy R, Miss Marilyn. We have Andrea, Jamie. She was our hostess a couple parties ago, so she will also be opening tonight. We have Kathy S. We have Diane and Ty. So both Kathys are opening tonight, and then our hostess Sandra will also be opening. So you guys are awesome. Let's start opening. I'll walk you through it if you have never watched a show before. I'll walk you through it as we go. But we're gonna start with Jennifer tonight, and Jennifer's actually getting an Edison and some traditionals. Typically I do the Edisons first, but we're gonna start with the traditional so I can show you guys her party tray. You probably have guessed the theme, but if you haven't, I'll show you her party tray. When it is your turn, I will show, can you skip? You want to skip your turn, Jennifer? I think is what she's saying. If we skip, then Delilah will be next. Okay, she's ordering more, sounds good. So Delilah will be first tonight. Delilah is also getting an Edison, and she's gonna get 16 regular oysters tonight. So Miss Delilah, let me stock up the tray. You can let me know if you want the tray plus randoms for the rest, or if you want parts tray. That's fine. You guys can order anytime while we're on the live, not a problem. When it's your turn, I will show you the tray. I also have this big old bucket of oysters. I cleaned my buckets out today and got fresh water in the bottom, some fresh alcohol, so smelling pretty good. And that's for tonight. Okay, Miss Irene, I have your pin post. Give Brian just a minute. He's taking care of some orders. Brian is my husband. He takes care of the computer part of it while I am on the front of the camera. He's taking care of the behind the cameras. Taking your orders. He's also writing down your pearl sizes and colors for me. Doing all the grunt work, I guess. I get to do all the dirty work. He gets to do all the grunt work. Miss Irene, I have your order, thank you. We'll put you in the giveaway. Don't forget to be writing people's names down. Okay. Okay, so Delilah, let's start with yours. I'm gonna start with your traditionals as well too, so I can show off the party tray. Delilah was our hostess, and she had some hostess rewards to spend. And we are doing Beauty and the Beast tonight. So thank you, Sandra, for the fun theme. So Delilah, let me know if you would like the tray and the rest random, or if you're only filling a couple on the tray. But we have Mrs. Potts. We also have Gaston. You guys are welcome. We have Belle. We have our Rose. And we have the Beast. So Delilah, just let me know if you would like the tray plus the rest randoms, or if you want all randoms, or however you want to do it. If you want tray and randoms, you got it. So let's start. We're gonna pull these off. When it's your turn, you just let me know which character you would like. And then we open it. We find the pearl that's inside. I have this little pearl sizer I use to give me an idea of pearl size. It's not exact, but we just check it out. No Luminaire, sorry, Lumiere. I only have 5 spots, so I try to pick a random there. I would have put the little doggy couch because I think he's cute, little doggy footstool. But I put Mrs. Potts, and then I like the Rose. I should have put the Rose in the middle. Okay, so let's start here with Mrs. Potts. And so first one of the night, let's see what color that is. I'm gonna call it white. So first one is white, and it is a size 7. Sounds good, Jennifer, thank you. Size 7 white. I just double check, make sure there is not another one rolling around. In this case, there is just one. Sounds good, Deanna. Our next one, which is Gaston. Ooh, he has a beautiful green. Sorry, guys, there's only 5 spots. This one is a 7.5. Just one in there. Oops. Let's see what we find for Delilah from Belle tonight. And Belle, ooh, this one is pretty. This one is a real deep green. Hi, Cindy. I have you on the list, hun. Real deep green. Like foresty green, size 7.5. Oh, thank you. I've been in such a need to get it trimmed and colored. The lady did an awesome job on it. She went a little bit lighter than I normally do, but that's because I got a lot of grays. And so we're trying to camouflage the gray some, make it look like it's highlights. Okay, here comes our rose, and then I have all the little baby hairs that are growing back in, so, ooh, Delilah, how about twins? These are pink twins. Sounds good. We'll just do random if you need. And this one is a size 7 and a size 7. Our hostess tonight is also doing 2 free oyster opening giveaways, Cindy. And if you are the winner of that and you're not on, I'm just gonna pull random. So no worries at all. So pink twins for Delilah. I'm gonna start loading these on my oyster tray so I don't have to do it at the end. Okay, last one from the tray is the Beast. And Beast, ooh, she said she liked green. I found you a second green. Actually, this is third, but a second dark green. And this one is a size 7. Yeah, I figured if you guys were the winner of the free traditional oyster opening from our hostess and we're not on, tomorrow when I post daylight pictures, I will add your freebie on there too. Deanna, I have your order, and Jennifer, I have your extra order as well. Okay, so, oh, you guys are having a fair. Yay! I think the state fair is going to happen too. Okay, so that was 5. I owe you 11 more traditionals, and then I owe you 1 Edison. So let me just pull some randoms here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so let's see what we find for Delilah in these randoms. We're gonna start right here, and, well, Delilah, how about a second set of twins? These ones are kind of an orangey coral. So 2 sets of twins for you so far, Delilah. These ones are more of like a corally pink, and they are a 7 and a 7. Twins, so 2 sets of twins so far for you. Let's keep going, right? Let's open our next random. And, ooh, this one's pretty. This one is a beautiful lavender. And it is a 7.5. We've been finding some twins lately. Let's start with our next random opening. It is also green. This one's a little bit softer green than your 2 darks. And it is a 7.5. I don't know, this year it is crazy why it's practice for his play that he's in. It's like 3 times a week. More, some weeks it feels like. And it's always on different days of the week, so, oh my goodness, Delilah, twins. This one's kind of a gray and a blue. So let me see. One's more of a silver and one's more of a blue. But that's 3 sets of twins. Your blue is a 7 and the silver is a 7. I'm not sure. Kathy's asking me and I missed it. I would like to know if I can get a maroon and dark blue pearl put into a simple necklace for a gift. They are wedding colors. I don't know what colors are in the oysters until we open them, unfortunately. I don't keep a back stock. I have a few oysters that are opened in my cages, but most of them I've kind of drilled through. I drill them and then I use them on my cages, and I actually don't have any burgundies. loose right now. Delilah, this is a beautiful brown. And it is a size 7. Thank you, Miss Diane. Yeah, Wyatt is in all 3 acts of the play, so we have to go to every single practice because he's in all 3. Delilah, I'm just gonna stop. Let's see. I just feel like I should just stop because you just got twins again. I think Ty and I were just talking about how many twins one person got. You now are at 4, and I'm thinking 4 was my highest. It might have been Miss Irene. I know Jody had gotten 4, I think, one night too, but that is 4. These are pink. They're both size 7s. I feel like we should just close and go home now. I had her under your name, Sandra. I thought you were opening for her. I thought on your message you sent me, you said you'd be opening for her, so I added her under your oysters. Thank you, Miss Robin. I was needing it done so badly and went and got it done today. Oh my gosh, I am not joking, people. Green twins. I'm not even joking, Diane. I almost said Diane. Delilah. That is 5 green twins. And it is 7 and a 7. Okay, let's keep going. Well, we pulled randoms from the bucket for her, so I think the tray held 1 and the rest have been random. These are dark blue. There is just 1, sorry, but it is a size 8. 3 more to go. Sorry, I had Holly's under Sandra's because she said she'd be opening for her, and I wrote on there Holly. Okay, Delilah, there is just 1, and it is blue also. And it is blue size 7. Hi, Miss Nicole. 2 more for Delilah, and then I have your Edison. Our next one is a very dark green, very big dark green, almost black, and it is a size 8. Thank you, Nicole. I went and got it done today. It was time. Overtime, actually. Okay, last one to go. Sounds good. This one is pink, and it is a size 7. Okay, Delilah, let me show you Edison's. I'll pull out 5 Edisons, and you can let me know which one you would like. I will tell you there are a couple that are opened, so I will pull those out. Sometimes the oysters will open. We call those Tobies. So if you see somebody say they want a Toby, all that means is that it's open. One of them's not technically open, however, the shell is crushed. So that is going to be Edison number 1. Here comes Edison number 2. Oh, thank you, Miss Aspen. Edison number 3. Edison number 4. And Edison number 5. So Delilah, just let me know which Edison you would like. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I'm going to add to Jennifer's. She's going to get 3. And you're writing these down for the giveaways, right? Thank you, babe. Number 5. You got it. I'm gonna tuck these others down so we don't lose the pearls. Okay, let's see what is in number 5. I wouldn't be surprised if it was twins because Delilah is having the twin luck tonight. It is just a single, but it is a big, beautiful blue Edison. Edisons I do slightly different. I use this little pearl gauge and it gives me an idea of size. Let me zero that out. This one is 12.27. Okay, so if you guys lost track, Delilah just found 5 sets of twins. So awesome and congratulations. And that might actually be my goal or my record. That's something in my eye, of course. Okay, so let's start with your white. And I'm just gonna roll around 1 set of twins, 2 sets of twins, 3 sets of twins, kind of a blue and a silver, 4 sets of twins, 5 sets of twins, and then we have some singles and a huge Edison. So congratulations, Delilah. Both for you and Jamie, my other previous hostess that's opening tonight. Tomorrow when I take daylight pictures, I will also add any pearls you had from your parties. And then I will send you a list of all your settings. I also number those and you can just tell me which pearl number for which setting. So we try to make it easy on you. How I number them, it'll be like 1 through 5 and that'll be for the whole row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, Delilah. Okay, Jennifer is next. Jennifer is getting 3 Edisons and 4 traditionals. Thank you, Nora, Lisa. I got your guys' orders. Thank you, thank you. So we definitely will be at the 4th level, and I'm sure we're working towards that 5th now. So you guys are awesome. Congratulations, Sandra. You earned the free pearl strand. I'll have Brian update me in just a minute where we're at. Okay, Miss Jennifer, let's do your Edisons first. You have 3 tonight, so just let me know which 3 you would like. I'll pull out the broken shell one. That is Edison number 1. Here is Edison number 2. This is Jennifer. Edison number 3. Edison number 4. And we have one that has popped open, Edison number 5. So Jennifer, just let me know which 3 you would like, or if you want random Edisons, I can do that as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I know there's some really good Tobies. 3, 4, random. So 3 and 4 and a random. So none of the Tobies. Here is a random. Let me put those Tobies back in. Hi, Miss Amanda. Evening, evening. We are opening for Jennifer. She's doing 3 Edisons, and then we have some traditionals. Summer Days is our phrase. So there we go. Let's start with Jennifer's first oyster. And it is holding drama. It is a big blue as well. That is a big guy. We'll see what size he is, but he is big. And let's measure him up. Yeah, 13.26. definitely a big oyster, a big pearl, 13.26. Yep, that's a big guy. Here comes our next Edison from the bucket. Or this was Edison number 4, and it is a beautiful orange. Gorgeous, gorgeous orange, and it is a 12.05. Okay, here comes the random from the bucket. And the random also has a blue. I don't think he's quite as big. Hi, Miss Vicki, quite as big as your first, but let's look. Still a pretty good sized pearl. It's at 12.13. So awesome, awesome. Let me just show you the two blues together in case you're wondering how close they are. There they are. Hi, Kathy. Okay, I also owe you 4 traditionals tonight, so just let me know which 4 you would like. We have Mrs. Potts. We have Gaston. We have Belle. We have the Rose. And we have the Beast. The Beast is like side there. So just let me know which 4 you like, or you can say no and then which one you don't want, whichever is easiest for you. So Mrs. Potts, Gaston, Belle, the Rose, or the Beast. All but Gaston, you got it. So, oh, thank you, Miss Vicki. Everybody but Gaston. And let's see what we hold. Let me actually turn off this so I don't waste my battery. Let's start with Mrs. Potts. Mrs. Potts is holding a beautiful pink. Pink size 7.5. Here comes Belle. Belle needs to have a yellow in her or something. She has silver. It's a pretty silver. Shiny silver, size 7. Here comes our Rose, which this was a pretty cool looking shell. It's kind of a dark shell. And it holds, here we go, twins, red twins. Kind of that burgundy deep red. Vicki found twins this color, and I'm like, we don't find this color very often, but now 2 parties in a row. Awesome deep red twins. Size 7 and size 7. So that's 6 sets of twins on 2 openers. Okay, here we go. Here is the Beast. And Beast, ooh, Beast. Oh, I see your pearl, Beast. Beast pearl was trying to pop out, and it is a blue. Blue, size 7. Sorry about that, guys. You hit the table. Here you go, Miss Jennifer. Let me show you all your goodies up close. Hi, Miss Nicole, and personal. There is your big blue, orange, and your blue. We have your pink and silver, your red twins, and your blue. There you go. Thank you, Jennifer. Sounds good, Miss Kathy. Okay, Cindy Klein, are you still on? I'm not sure if she is or not. She said to do a random if she wasn't. So Miss Cindy, just let me know if you are here. We'll give her just a minute. I'll write down Nora's and Lisa's. And these both were with the Oyster Openings. It just says ×2. It doesn't say yes or no. Okay. Okay. And Lisa, I have your order for the Edison and then the 2 cages without openings. So thank you, thank you. Okay, I've not seen Miss Cindy Klein, so we're just gonna pull a random for her. We're just reach in the bucket, we'll pull a random. So here you go, Cindy, if you're catching the replay, here is your random. I guess I could have waited till the end of the party in case you popped back on, but I'm pulling a random for her, and it is a beautiful blue. We've had a lot of blues tonight. This one is a beautiful blue, and it is a 7.5. So Miss Cindy, a gorgeous blue 7.5. Tilt that up, and here you go, Cindy. It's fine. There's actually 2 spots that you could put her name, but we got you, Kathy, not a problem. There's a spot when you're on the actual item that'll say optional party date or hostess name. You can always click that button and add it for future. We got you tonight. And then at checkout, there's a spot that says notes to seller or instructions to seller. You can always put it in there too. Tonight, not a problem. We got you. We're on live. We know it's for Sandra, so no problem at all. Okay, so Kathy R is next, and Kathy is going to get 8 tonight. Thank you, Kathy, for your order and helping Miss Sandra. It's under Nancy's name, but I put her in the notes. Let me show you the tray. You can let me know, Kathy, if you would like 5 from the tray or part tray, part random. Totally up to you. So you get 8 tonight. So here is Mrs. Potts. She is really hairy. Lots of seagrass. We have Gaston. We have Belle. Yep, Brian's writing down orders, and then he can let us know where she's at. Here is the Rose. And here is the Beast. So Miss Kathy Reagan, just let me know which you would like to do. You get 8 tonight, so we can do the tray and 3 randoms, or we can do part tray, all but Gaston, and the rest randoms. You got it. So Mrs. Potts, Belle, the Rose, and then I owe you 4 more randoms. So we grab 3 and 4. I know, I almost opened Gaston for Cindy Klein, but I'm like, she said to do a random. Okay, so let me drop these 4 out of our way. Those are our randoms. Let's start with Mrs. Potts. Thank you. Do you have that total? Mrs. Potts has a beautiful red. Red size 7. We are at the top. Okay, we are at the top level, Sandra, and all your guests. Thank you guys so much. So what does that mean? That means she's getting all of the goodies plus 30% back and anything that's ordered tonight in the form of a hostess credit. So shopping spree. Thank you guys. You're amazing. Uh-oh, Amber Alert. I don't know how to exit it. Sorry. I say Amber Alert. Be on the lookout for a little baby. Looks like from the Navajo Nation. So I think 16 months old, it said. Our next one is a green. I was trying to see if that was blue or green. It's kind of a blue-green, why don't we call it that? It's a 6.5. Here comes our next random from the bucket. Oh no, I'm sorry, this one would be the rose. The rose is pink. Pink size 7.5. That's a really pretty pink. Here comes the beast. The beast, ooh, he has pink as well. This one's a little bit brighter pink. This one's more of like that bubblegum pink, and it is a size 7. Okay, now here comes our randoms for you, Kathy. Let's start with random number 1. I just reached in there. I didn't even look. I just reached in and grabbed randoms, and our first one is peach. Kind of peachy pink, but it is a peach size 7. And our next one is, we went from blue to pinks now. We're on a pink streak. This one is a little bit more of like a corally pink, Kathy, and it is a size 7. Pink. She's had a couple, they're all different shades of pink though. Will you send me a message with my pearls on what I purchased, like with my party? I forgot what I bought. From your party and your hostess party, Jennifer? I can resend your confirmations. That might be the easiest with my pearls. I'll just resend your confirmations if that works, because that might be easier than me going back through and typing them all out. No. What you ordered for tonight? No. Is the beaded dragon stretchy or lobster claw? It is stretchy. Okay, let's keep rolling and I will figure out what Miss Jennifer's looking for. This one is what I purchased tonight. Yep, I can do that. This one is, remember there's a delay with Facebook, so when you guys just say yes or no, I don't know what you're talking about. So if you could, like she said, what I purchased tonight, then I know what she's talking about. But when you just say yes or no, there's such a Facebook delay. By the time I ask you the question, you are already answering something else for me. So sometimes I'm like, I don't know. This one is a beautiful deep blue, and it is a size 7. Yeah, sometimes it takes me a moment to see your comments. So if you guys could say like, no, I mean for tonight, or yes for tonight. Not calling you out, Jennifer, just because it happened right there. I didn't know exactly what you were saying no to. If you guys could just expand just a little bit, it helps me to stay on track of what your guys are asking, because sometimes I lose it. This one is brown. Oh, you're fine, Jennifer. Like I said, I'm not calling you out in particular. It happens every party, and I'm like, Facebook delay. This one is a beautiful brown size 7. Yeah, I was like, I'm not calling you out. It just happened, and I'm like, let me mention it because Facebook delays, and I don't know what I'm answering sometimes, and I talk. I don't stop talking. Okay, here we go, Miss Kathy. Beautiful. Right? Fast typing, and then it takes Facebook a minute to show me, and then I'm confused. Beautiful, Miss Kathy. There you go. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, that's a bright. Thank you, Kathy R. Okay. Is this for me? Okay. So just randoms if Need be.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we go, Miss Marilyn. Marilyn is next, and Marilyn's gonna get one tonight. You guys are awesome and got Miss Sandra to the very top level of reward, so thank you, I appreciate it. Miss Jamie, if you are still on, here is the beaded bracelet, beaded dragonfly bracelet. It is stretch. You got it. Yeah, you did have a couple different colors there. There's close to being the same shades of pink. None are exact, but the one that was kind of the first one that was the light, and then the bubblegum, those are pretty close to being matching pinks. You know, sometimes with earrings you can kind of get away with it a little bit if they're not exact, because they're on two different sides of your face, I guess, ears. Palm size random. Let's see what we see, big guy. I'm gonna tuck some of these aside. See which ones I find. I see one that could be close. He's not necessarily tall, but he is wide. So he's not as tall as some, but he is pretty wide. So I'm gonna go with this. This is Sandra's party. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we find for Marilyn tonight. Oh, I can tell it's not a green already. It is a beautiful pink. And this one is a size 7. Kathy says, if I have a pink, I will trade Kathy R for a dark red or dark blue. Did she? Oh, she did get a red and blue, huh? This one is a size 7 pink for Marilyn. Not green. I seem to find you green all the time. This one is not green. It's a beautiful pink, kind of a brightish, kind of a red pink. Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate it. Okay, Andrea is next. And Andrea is going to get 4 traditionals tonight. Let's see if she decides to choose Gaston or passes on him as well. So, Andrea, just let me know which 4 you would like. We have Mrs. Potts. We have Gaston. We have Belle. Hi, Amanda. We have the Rose. And we have the Beast. So, Andrea, just let me know which 4 you would like. I know Beauty and the Beast, it's one of my favorites. Her and Ariel are probably my 2 favorite princesses. I do love Beauty and the Beast. That's one of my favorite Disney movies of like all time. All but Belle. Ooh, so we're gonna get to see what Gaston holds. Okay, we'll have to take an extra close look at Gaston. He got passed over a few times. So now we will find out what he is holding. Miss Kathy, and was this mystery buyer or was it just... Okay, just randoms.
Yeah.
Okay. And Miss Vicky, thank you for your order. Okay, here we go. Let's start with Mrs. Potts. Ooh, this is pretty. A very, very dark, kind of bluish green. Right there, it kind of looks blue. Very, very dark. And it is a 7.5. Here comes Gaston. So if you guys have been watching, he's been passed over a few times, and Gaston is holding, ooh, it's pretty, a beautiful magenta, kind of magenta purple or magenta pink. Super shiny, size 7. Good job, Gaston. I feel like singing his song, but I won't. I won't subject you guys to that. Here comes our rose. Ooh, I feel like everybody gets a pink tonight. This one is pink as well, kind of more of a corally pink. And it is a 7.5. And here comes the beast. The beast, ooh, it has a white. Beautiful white. White size 7.5. And here we go. There you go. I'll post daylight pictures as well. Show me the beast. The beast has white. Right? Show me the beast. Arr. There we go. There is the first kind of darkish blue-green, that beautiful magenta, the pink, and the white. So whenever you guys order, you have total control over where the pearls are set. You can let me know on the live what pearls you would like wear. So if you ordered a necklace and a ring, you can say, I want this on the necklace, this on the ring. You can also message the page and let me know. Or tomorrow I will post daylight pictures, and you can always comment in the daylight pictures where you would like them. So if you don't really mind where they're set, you can just let me say, you know, you choose, and I will choose for you, kind of surprise you. If you know, I'm just grabbing the trash can. If you, and I'm talking and I'm grabbing oysters and grabbing trash can oysters. If you know where you want them set, you can let me know. If not, we are always more than happy to surprise you. I like when people let me choose for them. Sometimes it's fun. Okay, Miss Jamie M is next. So Jamie was a hostess as well. Jamie is going to get 5 Edisons tonight and 10 traditionals. So Jamie, let me know. I have those Edisons that are open. If you would like the Tobies, I could do that. Or if you just want 5 random oysters, so just let me know if you would like 5 oysters with Tobies or without the Tobies. Because you get 5 Edisons tonight. So I can do with the Tobies or without. That's totally up to you. Tobies are fine, okay. So I will grab the 3 Tobies and then just 2 randoms for you if you would like. So we're gonna grab the Edison Tobies. There was a few, actually there are 4 Edison Tobies, and then I'll just grab 1 Edison random. Here is 1 Edison random. And then, let's see what we have here. And then we'll do your traditionals in just a moment. Okay, so for Miss Jamie, our first one, it's kind of already opened for us. It is a beautiful purple. I couldn't tell if it was purple or brown, but it is a beautiful purple. And it is a size 11.98. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Here comes our next kind of Toby. It was sort of open. Finished it all the way. It is a gorgeous green. And it is an 11.25. Here comes our next Toby. Ooh, I think you're going to be happy with this one. This one was showing black, but it's actually twins. Black Edison twins. Yay. And they are first Edison black, 10.44. And our second Edison twin, 10.20. Yay, yes, yes, yes. Congratulations, it is gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Okay, two more. So our next one, Toby, was a beautiful orange. And so I'm thinking that's like 7 sets of twins, including the Edisons. This one is an 11.69. Orange. Okay, last Edison, and then we will do your traditional. Let's see our last Edison. Oh, I see it. It's gorgeous, and it is purple as well. So those might be pretty close to being twins too. Let's see what size it is. This one is 12.01. Just out of curiosity, here are the two purples. So those are definitely close to being twins as well. So I'm going to show off your twins. I'm going to show your Edisons off, and then we will do your traditionals. That way Brian can start getting them in their envelopes. There are the Edison twins. That orange is beautiful, and the purple. Earrings with the black or the two purples? I'm thinking the two purples, but if you can just let me know earrings for the black or the two purples. Okay, so then I owe you, let me get this off of inches. I owe you purple, the purple in earrings. Okay, I owe you 10 traditionals. Let me know if you want the tray plus 5 randoms, or if you want part tray, part random. We have Mrs. Potts. We have Gaston. We have Belle. I was reading your comment, Belle. We have the rose, tray, and 5 randoms. You got it. So let's start with your tray, and then I'll pull your randoms. So tray and 5 randoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's start with the tray for you. Here is Mrs. Potts. Mrs. Potts has a beautiful kind of magenta purpley pink in it, and it is a size 7. You make sure there is just one. Yep, just one in there. Here comes our Gaston. So this is our new Gaston. And he holds, yeah, definitely pink. I thought we were gonna have a blue night, but definitely pinkies tonight. Pink, size 7. There they are side by side. Thank you, Brian, for my shell back. Here comes Belle. And Belle, ooh, she has a black. That one is a dark black too. Black, size 7.5. And don't forget, guys, we do have 2 free traditional oyster openings, a gift from our hostess Sandra that we're going to be pulling winners for. If you happen not to be on and you are the winner, I will just pull a random for you. Ooh. This one is black as well, but I feel like this one is showing a little bit of green in it. And it is a big guy. It is a size 8. And then here comes the beast. The beast. The beast. Ooh, maybe. No, I think this one is a little bit more purple. I thought maybe close to the first one, but the first one is more pink. This is a size 7 purple. Okay, let's do your randoms. Random number 1 is holding a green. Green, size 7.5. Hi, Miss Mary. Our next random from the bucket. Maybe the shell wants to open. There we go. It is holding a beautiful blue. Blue, size 7. Three more randoms for Miss Jamie tonight, and this one is kind of corally pink, kind of more of the melony pink. That's a technical color. It is a size 7. It is also really dirty oyster, size 7. Two more. Lime green. Lime green, size 7.5. Last one, Jamie. Let's see what is inside the last random from the bucket. It is a light pink. Light pink, size 7.5. So Jamie, here are all your traditionals. Let me show all these goodies for you. That black is super dark. That one I feel like has some dark bluish green in it. I know, choices now, right? It's a good problem to have. There you go, Jamie. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, Kathy S is next. So Miss Kathy will do your Edisons first, and then we'll do your traditionals. Let's start with Kathy Stock's Edison. We have a few Kathys tonight, so I'm calling you guys by your last name too, if that's okay. I hope so, just to keep everybody straight. Okay, Miss Kathy Stock will get 2 Edisons tonight and 5 regulars. Now, you guys remember at last party, Miss Kathy found a lot of Edison twins, so let's see if she finds more tonight. She found 3 sets actually. So Kathy S here is Edison number 1. We have Edison's number 2. Random Edison slimy regulars. Okay, so let's start with random Edison number 1 and random Edison number 2. Okay, here comes our random Edisons tonight for Kathy. First one, ooh, pretty. It is black. Kind of a smaller black pearl there. Let's see what size it is. It is, I say smaller, but it's like an Edison, so it's not that small. It is a 9.44. I'm all like, it's smaller, but it's an Edison, so it's still a pretty big boy. Here comes our next Edison random from the bucket. Ooh, this one's pretty. I'm gonna call it orange, but it's kind of like a golden orange, but we're gonna call it orange tonight. And it is a 9.97. Okay, let's find some slimy random. She said 5 slimy guys. So I'm just gonna reach in here. I'm gonna feel, sometimes with slimies, you feel them more than you see them. So here is slimy number 1. Ooh, that was a good one. Slimy number 2. I guess right here is what I felt. Slimy number 3. 2 more, 2 more. Slimy number 4. And 1 more tonight. You can tell the clean bucket, it smells still like alcohol. There you go. Slimy number 5. Usually by the time I get down there, it's smelling more like oysters, but that smells like a nice fresh bucket. Okay, Kathy, ooh, I just touched the slime. Slimy number 1. It is, ooh, I think you're gonna be happy, purple. Really pretty shade of purple, deep purple, size 7. Almost has like bluish on one side and purpley on the other. Size 7 purple. Our next slimy random from the bucket is, oh my goodness, Kathy, it is purple. Purple, size 7. These are deep purples. Just the one. Let's see what I find in this oyster, our 3rd random from the bucket. Ooh, not purple, but it's gorgeous. A beautiful kind of coppery gold. And it is a size 7. Two more for Kathy, 2 more slimy guys. Slimy is holding a beautiful silver. Definitely feels like it is a big silver. Yep, it is a size 8. And last but not least, it is, ooh, a bright pink. Bright pink, size 7. There we go. Let me show you all your goodies, Kathy. Thank you. We have our Edisons, the black and orange. Here comes the 2 purples. That kind of brownish gold, silver, and pink. There you go, Kathy. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome and help Sandra get to the top level of rewards. So anything else that is ordered tonight, you guys can still order while we're on live. Anything that's ordered tonight is extra goodness for her. So you guys are amazing. Diane, you are next. Just let me know, Diane, if you would like a random or if you would like from the tray. I'm gonna restock the tray up right now. Miss Diane is next. We have Diane, we have Ty, Irene, Deanna, we have Kathy H, Vicky, and then our hostess is going to be opening for her sister as well as for herself tonight. That random for me, you got it, Diane. Thought you might do a random, so I thought I would ask. Okay, let's see what chunky random we can find. Guy is pretty good right there. Chunky random. Got like itches. Okay, let's see, Diane, what your chunky random holds. Ooh, it's pretty. It is kind of that magenta purple. Size 7.5. Beautiful, beautiful. There you go, Diane. Yep, Nora, you are on the, oh, you know what? I didn't flip the page. Sorry, guys. So Deanna, then Nora, then Lisa, then Kathy H, and Vicky. My bad. I didn't flip the page. Nora's like, excuse me. And Lisa, I have you also. Oops, you don't want this, do you? I didn't flip the page. Okay, sorry about that. Ty is next, and Ty is gonna get 1 Edison tonight and 1 traditional. Thank you, Ty. I appreciate it. Let me show you the Edisons. You let me know which one you would like. We have Edison number 1. We have Edison number 2. Edison number 3. Edison number 5, that one's huge. Not currently. There are no Toby Edisons. This one, maybe kinda. That's Edison number 5. I don't know if we can see anything in there or not. So that would be Edison number 5. That's the closest to a Toby. And don't forget, guys, I am going to be pulling 2 people to win a free traditional oyster opening from our hostess. We're going to do that at the end. I've mentioned a couple times, but if you're not on the live, that's not a problem. We'll just pull a random for you. And there is a little bit of a Facebook delay, so just keep that in mind. Sometimes you guys answer and it takes me just a second to see your comment. Ty said number 4. That's a huge oyster. Let's see what is in this big boy. I mean, Marilyn liked palm size. That one's probably bigger than my palm. Let's see what it is holding. So Ty inside this big old oyster is a blue. And there is just 1. It's on the smaller side for an Edison. Let's see what size it is. It is an 8.78. And then I owe you 1 regular tonight as well, Ty. So beautiful blue Edison. We turn that off. And then here we go. Here is our traditionals. Just let me know which character you would like tonight. We have Mrs. Potts. We have Gaston. It's a real pretty shade of blue. Gaston. We have Belle. We have the Rose. And we have the Beast. So Ty, just let me know which of the Beauty and the Beast character you would like tonight. Don't let me forget to flip the page. Thank you, thank you. Pot, please. You got it. Mrs. Pot. Let's see what's in Mrs. Potts tonight. For Ty, it is green. Very pretty shade of green. It is a size 7.5. Let me put these side by side. And here you go, Ty. Hi. Thank you, thank you. You have another pencil thing? Okay.
I'm trying to fall asleep.
Oh, I did. I just did it today. I was like, I am way overdue and it is time. Okay, Irene. Irene is next and she's going to get one Edison tonight. So Irene, let me know which one you would like. We have Edison number 1. We have Edison number 2. Let's see, Edison number 3. Thank you, Ryan. Edison number 3. Edison number 4. And then Irene, we have the one that's kind of opened but not 100%. That's going to be Edison number 5. So just let me know which one you would like tonight, Irene. One, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Number 4. Oh, the one I was picking at. It had a little piece sticking out and I was picking at them and you picked them. So awesome. Number 4. Let's see what number 4 is holding. It is beautiful and it is a big green. Just the one in there. Hey Cindy, and it is green, size 12.61. And here you go, Irene. We have you in for the free traditional oyster opening. We'll be pulling that winner at the end of the live. Thank you guys for helping Sandra reach the top level of rewards. And thank you, Sandra, for the 2 free oyster openings. She purchased those for you guys, kind of as an extra thank you. Okay, Miss Deanna is next, and Deanna's gonna get 1 tonight. Let me put a new one in Mrs. Potts. And while I'm at it, I'm going to flip the page. Flipped. Okay, Deanna, let me know which one you would like. Oh, you had no green. Yes. Here we go. We have Mrs. Potts. We have Gaston. Hey, Cindy, we pulled a random for you, and it was a blue, if I remember right. Here is Belle. I'll post daylight pictures, but I think it was kind of like a oceany blue. Here is the Rose. And here is the Beast. So Deanna, just let me know which one you would like tonight. Belle is going sideways. You are welcome. We haven't pulled the free traditional oyster opening winners yet, so Beast, you got it. We still have a few people on the list and we'll pull those at the end. Beast for Deanna. Beast is holding a silver. Silver, yeah, size 8, so a big silver. Let me show you this awesome silver. Here you go. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on this Thursday. I cannot believe it's already Thursday. So, Andrea, she opened earlier. She said pinks and the white in the center. You are welcome. Thank you, Deanna. You got it. She said pinks with the white in the center. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, Nora, it is your time. I gotcha. It is your turn. I didn't skip you this time. You get 2 tonight. Beast is kind of a Toby. He's not 100% open. We'll have to see what he's holding. Okay, here we go, Nora. Just let me know which two you would like. We have Mrs. Potts. We have Gaston. We have Belle. That will be pretty on the necklace. We have the Rose. And here is Beast. Beast is kind of open. I'm not sure if his pearl's still in there. And there is the Beast. I did clean out my bucket today and we didn't have any pearls at the bottom. So I was like, that's the first time in a long time there wasn't any open pearls, open oysters. I'm gonna let Nora choose her two traditionals tonight. Or if you want randoms from the bucket, we can do that also for you. Rose and Belle, you got it. So here is the Rose. For some reason, that one, when I held it up, sort of reminds me of the Clone Troopers, Roger, Roger. I don't know why. It kind of looked like it to me. Roger, Roger. I don't know. I might be losing it slightly. Okay, let's see what the Rose holds. Rose, ooh, pretty. It is green. It's a beautiful green, size 7.5. Yes, Nora's. And here comes Miss Belle herself. I'm gonna be doing that in my head. Roger, Roger. Belle. 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 Let's see. It is pink. This one's kind of more of a corally pink, almost cantaloupe color. Kind of a peachy pink there. Size 7.5. Might kind of have a watermelon colors here. Very tropical colors. Here you go, Nora. There you go. Thank you very much. If you can, stick around. We'll be pulling the winner of the free oyster openings here in just a little bit. Okay, Miss Lisa B, you are next, and Lisa's gonna get one Edison tonight. Thank you, Lisa, for your order. Let me show you the Edisons, and you can let me know which one you would like. I'm gonna pull some from the bottom. So here is Edison number 1. We're gonna go Edison number 2. Edison number 3, that guy is very hairy. It's also rattling. Edison number 4. And then, sounds good, Nora. And then I have this one that's kind of open, Edison number 5. Sort of can see it, not 100%. So Lisa, just let me know which Edison you would like. I don't know what I did, but look at my book. I got stuff all over it. Number 5, you got it. I think when I was rattling that one, I rattled oyster juice all over. Sounds good, Miss Rachel. Thank you for being on with us tonight. That's the thing. Sometimes you can order and sometimes you can't, and that's completely fine. I appreciate you guys coming on and commenting anytime there's interaction with the page or a comment. That helps Facebook know that you want to see more of me, and they let more people see me. So I appreciate you guys. This one is a beautiful pink, Lisa, and it is gorgeous. It is pink, size 11.15. And let me show it to you closer. There you go. Thank you, Lisa. Yay! I love when you guys love your pearls. I don't know why I said it that way, kind of Shelly-like. Maybe too many chemicals on my head. Okay, Miss Kathy H is next, and she is going to get 3 tonight. Thank you, Kathy, for your orders. Let's see what we can find for you. I'm gonna restock the tray. You can let me know which 3 you would like. Oops, I actually grabbed 3 oysters, so let me put 1 back. Here you go, Miss Kathy H. Let's see if we can find those colors that you're looking for. Sprinkle it with good vibes. Here is Mrs. Potts. We have Gaston. She got a green and like a melon pink. Here is Belle. Ooh, Belle is cool looking. Lots of stuff going on with Belle. We have the Rose. And we have the Beast. And Beast is slightly open. I don't know if his pearl's still in there. I can't really see anything. There you go. Kathy, just let me know which 3 you would like. I really am not the one that do that because usually I find whites or greens, it seems like. Lately I've been finding whites and greens. Or we can do randoms, that's totally up to you. I want to venture in the great white somewhere. I wanted more than I could tell. Let's see what we find for Kathy. We have Mrs. Potts, we have Gaston, Belle, the Rose, and the Beast. We'll see which 3 she would like tonight and what we find inside. She's looking for dark blues and dark reds. Belle, Rose, and Mrs. Potts. You got it. So here is Belle. Belle is definitely an interesting looking oyster. So we'll see what's inside. We have the Rose and we have Mrs. Potts. Okay, here we go, Kathy. Let's see what is in here for you. Let's start with Belle. Ooh, slimy Belle. On top of being interesting, she is slimy. And it is a beautiful brown, kind of that coppery brown. And it is a size 7. Just the one. Here comes the Rose. Peeking, peeking, peeking. This might do. This might do. How about dark blue? This one is really, really dark blue. Dark blue, size 7. Okay, one more to go, and it's Mrs. Potts. Let's see what she holds. I'm peeking. Well, how about a second dark blue? So we didn't find you red, but we did find you 2 dark blues. We might have thought about dark blues a little bit extra. It's a size 7 also. And let me tuck these side by side. Show you all the goodies. Here is that. Here is the brown and the dark blue and the dark blue. Almost twins. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Like almost dark blue twins. Okay, Miss Vicky is next, and we are doing randoms for Vicky tonight, I believe. Oh, Vicky, are you on, hun? She said if I wasn't on. I don't have previous parties pearls right here, so I wouldn't be able to show them on the live. There goes my light. My light runs out. You can always check out your party pitch or your pearl party picture that I had posted after the party, because I don't keep them here. I transfer them somewhere else after the lives. If that makes any sense. You guys can always just let me know tomorrow after you look at the pictures, but I don't have them here close by. Let me check for you, Jennifer. Did Jennifer get a red, Brian? I don't see Miss Vicky, so I am going to just pull randoms. She typically likes the kind of chunky randoms. Brian's gonna check for you, Jennifer. You got red twins. Let's see, please put the dark blues in the necklace. And the brown in the cupcake. You might hold on for just a minute, Kathy. Jennifer says she got dark red twins. Would you want to trade one of your twins, Jennifer, for one of her blues? Did she order the necklace or the ring? For some reason I saw. Right, Kathy H. Necklace, okay. So Jennifer, let me know if you would want to split up your red twins or not. I'm going to go ahead and pull for Vicky. It was 6, right, Brian? Okay, 1, 2. Yep, I'm just waiting for Jennifer to let me know because she had reds, but they are twins, to make sure she's okay with breaking up the twins. Freeze frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more kind of chunky for Vicky. Let me see Jennifer's orders, please. I'm going to read what she got because she doesn't remember. That way she knows if she wants to save her twins. You had some earrings, Brian said. Okay, here we go, Jennifer. We have the colorful cartwheel earrings. We had the red wine wrap bracelet, the turtle charm, which I'm glad you got. I thought about you. And then the others were Edison. So traditional wise, you have the colorful cartwheel earrings, which are these guys. We have the red wine wrap bracelet, and we had the turtle charm. And then the others are Edison's. Okay, I'm going to open for Vicky's. You guys can let me know about breaking up those twins or if we want to keep the twins together. I'm going to start with Vicky's random number 1. Ooh, there you go, Vicky. She's not even on and I find her twins. Twins for Vicky. They're kind of a magenta pink. She said she would let us know. So for right now, Kathy H will just put the 2 blues unless we hear differently, but we know for now that's the way we're gonna go. I'll double check with you before we actually work on them though. Here is twins for Vicky, and they both are size 7. Sounds good, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you. First random for Vicky, and they are twins. Our next random from the bucket is a very slimy oyster, and it is holding a light pink size 7.5. Next random. Ooh, I think she's gonna like that one. It is a beautiful black maybe some dark blue in it, but we're gonna call it black, 7.5. Random. Ooh, almost twins, fraternal twins, light pink, size 8. Those two are pretty close to being matches as well. 2 more for Miss Vicky tonight. Our next one holds, oh gorgeous, it is purple. Beautiful purple, size 7.5. I think we might be around 7 sets of twins with the Edisons included, give or take. And here we go, Vicky. We're just finding her fraternal twins. Purple, size 7. Fraternal twins all over the place for Miss Vicky. Let me put those all side by side for her. So our first set of twins, then we have the light pink and the black, then the light pink, and 2 pairs of purple, or 1 pair of purple that aren't twins. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. So there are the twins, light pink, that black that definitely has some green, light pink, and then the 2 purples. Congratulations, Miss Vicky. Okay, so Sandra, our hostess, is gonna open for her sister Holly as well as for herself. Then we will pull the 2 free traditional oyster opening winners. Remember, if you're not on, not a problem. I'll just pull randoms for you. We're gonna let Sandra open and give Brian a chance to cut everybody's names and put them in the bag. Besides pink and white, what was my other color? Will you give me Andrea's order, please? Okay, so Sandra, we have 1 for Holly and 3 for yourself. So let me start with Holly's. Brian's going to tell me. Yeah, she said to put the pinks and the white in the middle, and then she also had a blue. Kind of blue. It's kind of a blacky, deep blue. Sounds good, Miss Jamie. We're gonna do Sandra's, and then we can get you on the list as well. This is your other besides your pink and white. You're welcome. Okay, so let's do Holly's. I'm willing to trade a pink for a blue for my anchor. So Diane has a pink, I believe, and she's looking for a blue. Okay, so let's do Belle for Holly. So the one that's labeled Holly, this will be her pearl. Got it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Sandra, let's see what we find for Holly tonight. It is a beautiful light pink. Light pink, size 6.5. And I'm going to tuck that here. Not a problem. Brian, will you hand me Jennifer's pearls? I'll do it in just one moment, Jennifer. Let me open it for Sandra and then we'll take a look. There you go. So Miss Holly, 6.5 pink. And And let's do for you now, Sandra. You get 3 more, 2 for hosting tonight and 1 for your order. So let me know which 3 you would like. We have Mrs. Potts. She's starting to open up a little bit. Don't know if we can see anything, but she is starting to open slightly. We have Gaston. We have the new Belle. She's rattling. We have the Rose. And we have the Beast. So just let me know which 3 you would like. Do you want to start cutting names? And I'll show her oysters or her pearls. That'll give you a chance also. And then Jamie's ordering. So Miss Sandra, you just look like you were relaxing too much over there. Belle, Beast, and Gaston. You got it. So Belle, Beast, and Gaston. Let's see what we have, Sandra. Let's start with Miss Belle. I think she was kind of rattling there. So let's see what she's rattling on about. Twins. Twins tonight. These are pink, kind of magenta pink, bright pink twins. And they are a size 7 and a size 7. That was our rattler. Here comes the Beast. Not sure if the Beast still has his pearl. We'll have to see. No. So would you like me just to pull a random, or would you like Mrs. Potts or the Rose? This one was slightly open and the pearl is gone. Let's go with Gaston. Just let me know if you would like one of the other characters or just a random. Gaston has a beautiful soft pink. Ugly random, you got it. Soft pink, size 7.5. We have found a lot of twins and a lot of pink twins tonight. Ugly random. Let's see what ugly random ooh, here's one. When I dropped it. Ugly random. Here is ugly random for you. He's got some sea sponge, some grass. He's definitely leaking. And let's see what he is holding. It is pink. So lots of colors of pink for you tonight. This one is corally. Now, of course, you're going to get to open it for your hostess reward, so you'll get some more pearls. This one is a 7.5. And let me show it to you, all the different shades we have. There are the twins, our light pink, I need to clean, and the kind of coral pink. So as far as your pearls go, Sandra, because you're going to be opening for some hostess rewards, you don't have to worry about figuring out where to put your pearls yet. We can wait until we see them all. Of course, the one you pulled for Holly, we can go ahead and get started on that one for her. That's not a problem. But the others, we can wait till you open for your rewards and see all of them. You know you have a pair of earrings or a pair of twins, so when you get your hostess credits, if you decide to order some earrings, you already have a set of twins, so yay. Brian's got a few orders he's writing down, so I'm gonna restock the tray. We will open it for the orders. If you wanna hand me Jennifer's, ooh, sorry, I dropped it. And let's see what we had. I'll need that shell though. Do you want to put them on here? Okay, I can just show it to it this way. Okay, Miss Jennifer, we had red twins size 7 and blue size 7. So there are the red twins and the blue size 7. Thank you, babe. I'll just tuck them in here while I'm at it. We had the silver size 7. Let me just drop them on here. Pink 7.5. And then we had our Edisons, orange and blue, and then the blue Edison, big boy blue. Okay, that's fine. Brian's writing down orders right now for me, so thank you guys. We'll get you on the list for the giveaway as well as to open. So Jennifer, here are your pearls, there are your twins, your blue, your silver, pink, and then here comes your Edisons, orange, and then the 2 blues. And of course I'll post daylight pictures for you as well so you can see them in the morning. Probably be more like afternoon for you guys, but morning here. Depends on what time I get around, but I try to take them. And this guy was the big guy. This was like 13.26. Try to get them going in the morning before it gets too bright out. Actually works nicer to take daylight pictures when it's kind of cloudy. And luckily, it has been really cloudy here lately. Okay, I will trade Kathy a red one for her blues if she wants. For one of her blues, 1 red for 1 blue. I think that's fine. I don't think she's on anymore, but I'm assuming that would be okay. What I can do is message her tomorrow and just let her know that you were good with trading her, because I know she was looking for a red and a blue. I can post daylight pictures and then I could touch base with her, or she can touch base with me if she's catching the replay. You can put a sticky note, just put 1 red, and I can put the blues in the earrings. So your guys' 2 blues aren't going to be quite the same match. Oh, I'm here. I will trade a red for blue. So let me grab it real quick and we'll do it. And then I have Jamie's order. Thank you, Jamie. And I have Paula. Thank you, Miss Paula. You guys are together. How fun. Okay, so Kathy H is, we're going to trade a red for a blue. And then Jennifer said I'll put the blues in the earrings. So the her blue's not going to quite match your blue unless she's willing to give you both of her blues for your red and blue. You guys can let me know, but let me show them. Let's start with Kathy's blues. So if she wants to trade, here are Kathy's 2 blues. They're kind of a dark blue. And then Jennifer's red and her blue. Yeah, it's in there. Okay, so here are Jennifer's blues and reds. Sounds good, Jamie. I'm not sure if I have any Tobies. I think I have, I don't know if I have any Tobies, but I'll double check. Okay, so Jennifer and Kathy, if you guys can let me know how we would like to do it. These are Kathy's 2 blues. And this is Jennifer's blue and 2 reds. So Jennifer, if you're wanting to do earrings, I don't know if Kathy is willing to give you both of her blues and you give her a red and your blue, or if you are okay with the two blues not matching, that would be her two, that would be her blue. I'm gonna open and you guys can let me know how you want to do it. Kathy, you need the darker blue. I do need a dark blue. Okay, so then we're gonna trade one red for one blue, I think is. So these would be Kathy's now, and these would be Jennifer's, if I'm right. You guys can say yes, trade, if that's correct. These would be Kathy's, and these would be, sorry, make you guys see sick. These would be Jennifer. I didn't get my camera on there right. Jennifer said yes. Kathy, if you can just say yes to trade, I will switch those around. That's very patriotic. I'm good, Jenny, okay to trade. Okay, so that's what we'll do. So these two will be Kathy's now. These three are Jennifer's. So we just basically trade one red for one blue. Gotcha, guys. Okay, Jamie, let's start with your Edison first. Thank you. And then we'll do your traditional. So Edison wise, we don't really have a Toby per se. I guess this one is kind of opened. This would be Edison number 1. That one wasn't open a minute ago. You're welcome, guys. So Edison number 1. Here is Edison number 2. Edison number 3. I thought maybe we could see in there, but you can't. I'm doing Jamie's next. Edison number 4. And Edison number 5. Watch Kathy win one of the openings and me find her a red or something. If that happens, then we'll switch back. I don't know. So Jamie, just let me know which one you would like for your Edison. We do have one that's kind of open. This is Edison number 1. She said number 1. We can do that. And then we'll do your traditional in just a moment. Here we go. Here is Edison number 1. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna call it purple. Definitely is kind of like that bluish purple. It's really pretty. Let's see what size it is. It is 11.77. You got it, Jennifer. If she happens to win and we happen to find her a red, I'll let you know. But I'm like, that's the way my luck is sometimes, the way it works for me. And then Jamie, I don't think I have any, I guess I have this one. This is Mrs. Potts. Toby wise, this is Mrs. Potts. She's slightly open, but she's not really showing anything. Let me see if there's any other Tobys in the bucket. I don't think. And I cleaned my bucket out. I didn't have any rollers, but we did have an oyster with no pearl, but I'm not feeling anything. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. So either it just didn't have a pearl in it or I'm just not feeling it, which is a possibility. I have all this other gunk. So let me show you the tray, Jamie, and you can let me know which one you would like, because I'm not feeling anything down there other than oyster grime. So we have Mrs. Potts. We had Gaston. We have Belle. we have the Rose, and we have the Beast. So Jamie, just let me know which one you would like. I'm wondering, I just missed the pearl in that one because usually they don't come without a pearl, but I felt all around. Gaston, you got it. Okay, let's see what Gaston holds. Gaston. Gaston, I see it. It's beautiful. It is like a teal blue. Little bit dirty there, but let me clean it off. It is a size 7.5. Tealish blue. So Jamie, here is your Edison and your traditional tonight. And we are going to be pulling the winner of the free traditional oyster openings here in just a moment. Those are pretty. Thank you, Miss Tina. Those are very mermaidy colors to me, kind of like my backdrop colors. Okay, Miss Paula. Paula is going to get 2 tonight, so let me restock the tray for you, Paula, and you can let me know which 2 you would like. Ooh, slimy Gaston. Yeah, there's no pearls there. Okay, Paula, we have Mrs. Potts. Our new Gaston is super slimy. There is Gaston. We have Belle. Oh, did you take your envelope? Thank you. Did I hand it to you? There is the Rose. And here is the Beast. Huge, chunky, random. I will do as big as I can. We're getting kind of to the bottom of the bucket. I'll do the 2 biggest that I see. Let me set this. There's not too many left in there. It's always nice to see a clean bucket. Ooh, this guy is actually rather a big guy. That one is rather chunky. And then one more chunky. Out of the ones left in the bucket, this would be the next big. She got a green, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking because I don't think she had a green. Because I was like, yay. We got her a color she didn't have before. Okay, here we go. Let's see for Paula, our first chunky monkey random from the bucket is holding a light pink. Light pink Paula, size 7. And here comes our next chunky from the bucket. And it is, ooh, it's beautiful. It is a brown. Brown, size 7. Okay, Paula, let me put those side by side for you. She has like a light kind of orangey color. Here you go, Paula, thank you. Very, very pretty. Okay, last call on getting in the free traditional oyster opening. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Brian randomly pick 2 names out of a bag. That's how we do it. If you are the winner and you are not on, I will pull a random for you. Also, if you guys want to order or add to your order, you are more than welcome to. We are almost out of bucket. We almost have cleared the bucket. I think there are 2 oysters. So we have 7 oysters total, including the 2 for the giveaway. So there's 5 oysters available. If you guys need to order anything else, plus end of the paper towel roll, so there we go. Cleaning out the house. Okay, I'm gonna have Brian, can you hand me the bag with all the names? Wanted to trade my light pink. I have several. Want to trade your light pink. I have several colors. Is that for Paula? Will you hand me Kathy and Paula's? I still have a bright pink for a blue. If not, I can wait since it's a cage. So Diane has a bright pink, she's looking for a blue, and then Kathy was wondering if Paula would want to trade her light pink for one of her colors. Miss Paula, would you want to trade your light pink? This is Kathy stock, I need Kathy Reagan. That's okay. It's under Nancy. I have her name in the notes. Thank you, thank you. Paula, if you'd be interested in trading your light pink, just let me know and I can show you what colors she has available to trade. Or Jamie, no, Paula loves her pink. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, thank you. There's Paula's pink. It matches her Anna ring. I know that Sandra got a light pink too. I'm not sure if she was wanting to hold on to that one, or was that for her sister? She might have found one that was for her sister. Okay. Okay, ready to pull the names. Okay, so anybody that ordered tonight, your name is in the bag. Here is the list of names all chopped up in there. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Brian's going to reach in here. You can't really see, but he turns his head so he does not look at it. He just reaches in with his hand. You can pull me one at a time, possibly. That way we know. Okay, there is one. Okay, and then one more. And two. Okay, so I got the two winners of the free traditional oyster opening. Our first one is Andrea K. So congratulations, you will get to pull another oyster. I think you're still on. If I don't see you guys, I'll just pull a random, but I think Andrea is still on. And then our second winner is Marilyn. So congratulations to our winners. Thank you again to Sandra. She left. Okay, I'll just pull her a random. Brian looked, it was Rig. Oh, she's there. He goes like this. You guys can check him out in the mirror or in the glass. Sometimes you can see him working back there. Okay, so let's start. First was Adria. I don't know why I keep messing up on her name. No, she's here. Okay, so let's start first with Andrea. Andrea, let me know which character you like, or I have two left in the bucket. So we have Mrs. Potts. We have Gaston. Gaston is nice and slimy. We have Belle. We have the Rose. And we have the Beast. Bucket, okay, one from the bucket, you got it. There are two left in there, so I'm gonna pull one. Bucket. Let's see what the bucket holds. I know we found you pink, white, and blue before, so let's see what this holds for you. is silver. Silver, silver, size 7. So if you decide you want to switch your necklace around, not a problem, just let me know. You can now or tomorrow, whenever it's convenient for you. But here is your extra pearl goodie. It is a silver. Might check that because it just popped up. Gorgeous, gorgeous. We'll add that to your daylight picture as well. Okay, Marilyn, you are next. Let me know if you would like, I'm just gonna toss her name. Sounds good, Sandra. So you'll get 2 more oyster openings. Marilyn, you can let me know if you want that last random for the bucket or if you would like 1 from the tray. We got Mrs. Potts. We got Gaston. We have Belle. We have the Rose. And we have the Beast. So I have 1 left in the bucket, or we can pull 1 from the tray for you. Beast has a little bit of a red vibe on the back. Little bit of red showing. Thank you, Sandra. I have your order. Random, you got it. So I'll pull the last random from the bucket. We'll see what it's holding. Make sure it's the last one. Yep, last random from the bucket. Bucket is clear as dirty oyster water can be. At least that's fresh, dirty oyster water. Cleaned it out today. And then we'll have just the tray left. And Marilyn's gonna take 2, so that'll leave 3 oysters. If anybody else needs to open, there's gonna be 3 oysters left on the traditionals. Ooh, big and beautiful. This might be close to what we found for you earlier. I'd have to double check. Your other one might be a little bit brighter. This is a 7.5. Do you happen to have Marilyn's out? Okay. I thought you might with adding to hers. And what size was this? 7? Not exact, but pretty darn close. 7, one's a 7 and one's a 7.5. Pretty darn close. One's just slightly bigger, but color-wise, they are pretty close, Marilyn. Okay, Miss Sandra is gonna get 2 more. I know Kathy R is looking for a light pink if anyone needs, wants to trade. She's looking for a light pink, and then Diane is looking for a blue if anyone wants to trade. So Sandra, just let me know which 2 you would like. We have Mrs. Potts. We have Gaston. Slimy Gaston. We have Belle. We have the Rose. And we have the Beast. Sorry, I didn't hand that to you. So Sandra, just, oh, the envelope. Oh, you handed me this? Okay, thank you. Will you get Jamie M's out? Mrs. Potts and Belle. You got it. Mrs. Potts and Belle. Okay, so that leaves us 3 oysters. If anybody else needs to open, there are 3 left, and that would sell out the bucket completely. Jamie M, she opened kind of earlier. Okay, let's see what Mrs. Potts holds. She was sort of open. Why do I have no pearl? This is the second one that there's no pearl at the bottom, but there's none in the thing. Okay, I'm gonna owe you one more, Sandra, and I think this happened to you before because there's not one in there. I wonder if I wasn't careful and if there was some in the bottom of the bucket. Oh, there's none in here. No rollers. No, I've looked. Well, I was just, Ty asked me again and I've looked twice because this is the second oyster with no pearl, but there's nothing in here. Wonder when I cleaned out the bucket. I strain it when I clean it, if that makes any sense, so I don't miss any pearls. Okay, I owe you another one, so that's gonna leave 2. Ty's gonna take the last 2. Okay, so you're gonna take Gaston. So Sandra's gonna take Gaston. That's gonna leave Belle, or excuse me, that's gonna leave the Rose and the Beast. Okay, so let's start with our next one, which is Belle. Yeah, I strain my bucket when I empty it just so I catch anything, and I don't know. This one is a beautiful dark blue. Dark blue, size 7. These are Sandra's real quick. And here is Gaston. Gaston is holding, oh, he's pretty, a very pretty silver. Silver, size 7. And then Ty is gonna take the last 2. That will completely empty out the bucket for Miss Sandra's party. Thank you, Ty. And then we'll look at Jamie's. Does she have a light pink? Did you notice? Okay, I'll look. There you go, Sandra. And then let's look at the last 2 for Ty. So last 2 completely out of traditionals out here. Here we go. This one I'm kind of interested to see what was in the Beast. So let's take a look. Let's start with our Rose. And Ty, this one is pretty. This one is kind of corally pink. Maybe a little bit more on the orange side than pink. Size 7. Ooh, that's slimy inside. And then here is the Beast. The Beast, oh, last one of the night, has light pink twins. Beast has light pink twins. Last oyster of the night. Congratulations, Ty. There we go. Last one of the night. It's a 7.5 and a 7.5 light pink twins. That totally cleans out the bucket. So our next live will have completely new oysters. Here are the 3 pearls tonight, and then we'll take a look at Jamie and anybody else's, but there are the light pink twins. And the orange. That was our dog Sydney sneezing. Hi, sister. Hi, I talked to you. She's just looking at me like, what? She's not 100% hearing nowadays, so she heard me say something, but she didn't know who said it. I said it. What are you doing, little sis? You came to see me? Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay. Hi. What are you doing? Yeah? I'm looking at pinks. Okay, do you have Kathy's? Ours. I know, right? Okay, so Miss Jamie, you do have a couple pinks, Jamie M. Let me see if any of them matches Kathy ours real quick. She woke Rudy up. It's under Nancy. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to real quick get rid of my goopy oyster napkin because I don't need to put my arms on it. So if you guys are interested in hosting a party, definitely check out the website. There is a spot that says, there is a spot that says host. It'll give you all the information on hosting. Brian went to hand it to me and I barely made it. I caught it like this. So I almost dumped them all. I was like, whoa. If you are wanting to host and you are Miss Sandra's friend, let me know because she will earn a reward if you host from her party. I'm gonna look at what colors we have in pinks. So let's see, these are Kathy's pinks. I think there might be one shade that's pretty close. I think size-wise might be a little bit off, but let's look. These are Jamie's pinks. Actually, you have two choices that might work. Let me keep these kind of separated. Gotta keep them separated. Okay. This middle pink isn't gonna match anything, so I'm gonna take it away. Okay, so Kathy, here are your two pinks. Let me show them closer and then I will put Jamie's on that are close. There are Kathy's two pinks. And then for Jamie's that are close, I'm gonna put them on the outsides just to keep them separate. The one is pretty close, not 100%, and the other one is pretty much spot on. So here is the first set that are pretty close. Jamie's being on the outside, and then here is the second set with Jamie's being on the outside. It'll just really, I could put two on there. Let me show you how it would be though. So Jamie and Kathy, if you guys want to trade, let me know. I could always give you, like, switch a dark pink for a light pink or a light pink for a dark pink, so you guys each would have a set that kind of matched. If you guys can let me know how you would like to go about that, that would be awesome. Yours are the two in the middle. These two. These are yours and Jamie's on the outside. So if you are wanting both the lights, maybe then you can give Jamie your pink that match. But yours are the two in the middle. Doesn't matter to me, Jamie said. Thank you, Ty. We got your order, hun. So those are your two. So if you want her light pink, you could give her your dark pink and then she would have two dark pinks. That kind of match. Can you get me Sandra's pearls out? Thank you, Miss Ty. So while Kathy lets me know what she's thinking, I will show the Cosmic Skies. I could do one of two things. First of all, let me get it here. Lights, if that's okay. I could add two to this loop. If you decide that you want to do that, it would be an add-on. So on the website, there's an option that says add-on. So it would have 2 from the middle. Or if you would want, we could also take like these 2 off. It's mine that has the stars. We could take the 2 off and put your pearl here and move one of the stars or moons here. Some of them I've noticed has a moon, moon, and some of them are star, star, but that's up to you. If you wanted to do that, I could move one of the stars or moons here and put your 2 pearls on either side. And it would still be an add-on, but we could do that. You can just let me know on that. I could hang 2 from the center, or I can move one of these charms down and just put them on either side. Okay, lights, if that's okay with Jamie. Okay, so they are going to switch. So these 2 are now gonna go to Kathy. It says pink on here, so I think that's fine. And then these 2 are now going to go to Jamie. Got it? Yep, not a problem. Not a problem. I don't know what I said there. It sounded like noodle a problem. Not a problem. Just whatever you decide. Sandra does have a blue. I thought it was one that we just did. She wants those on her earrings, the light pinks for Kathy. She has a dark blue. So Sandra, you do have a dark blue size 7. That was, I think, one of the last ones we opened for you. You got it, Miss Kathy. Then we have some pinks. We found your sister a pink. You also have a couple pinks. I don't know. Do you have Diane's out also? Okay, give me just a second. I will show her your pink. I think yours is kind of a brighter pink. Sounds good, Sandra. Give me a second, guys. That's fine. You're fine. Take your time. So Diane and Sandra are going to trade. Thank you, Brian. You're going to hand me the eraser and I can switch it. Okay, so Sandra is going to give Diane her blue for Diane's pink. I kind of had it listed as purple, kind of a purpley pink, I guess. Purpley pink. So we will make that trade. So your blue for her purple, purpley pink. Okay, let's switch that around. Did you see that I was tired of those little stubby ones. Purple 7.5. Okay, sounds good, guys. And then I'm going to switch that. Okay, so Sunday night we will be back live. No party on Tuesday, so we'll have a Sunday night party. That'll be our last night to comment Summer Days. Watch the page. I'm working on something. It's not a hosted party. I had blocked it off because I wasn't sure when Wyatt's rehearsal started. So it will be just a Casey Pearls host party. I'm thinking it's going to be a random bucket pool party because I'm working on some stuff. So definitely watch the page. If I get my stuff done in time, I will make an announcement. If not, we'll just have a normal party. But I may or may not do a tray. I'm thinking it might be a random bucket pull kind of night. So I will keep you guys updated. Thank you again, Sandra, for hosting. Oops, I held on to it. I will see you guys on Sunday night. The party will be at 7 o'clock. And I appreciate all of you guys. Have a good evening. Bye.